Can we have a real conversation for a moment? Because I know how easy it is to hold on to clothes that used to work. Maybe they were your go-to for years, maybe they feel familiar, or maybe you've simply gotten used to seeing them in the mirror. But here's the quiet truth no one talks about. Some of those pieces are no longer serving you. In fact, they might be holding you back. Now, this isn't about shame, it's about evolution. As women over 50, we've grown into a version of ourselves that deserves more polish, more presence, more intention. The way we dress should reflect that. But too often we get stuck in a style comfort zone, silhouettes that no longer flatter, fabrics that feel dated, outfits that worked a decade ago but now seem off. And we don't always realize how these subtle choices are affecting not just our appearance, but our confidence. Here's the good news. Style isn't about age, it's about alignment. When what you wear matches the woman you are today, strong, graceful, self-aware, it shows. You walk differently. You carry yourself with a quiet confidence that turns heads without even trying. That's the kind of style we're stepping into together. So if you've been feeling like your wardrobe could use a refresh, but you don't know where to begin, this video is your guide. Now, before we jump into the list, I want to make something clear. This isn't about chasing trends or buying an entirely new closet. It's about recognizing the 10 common style mistakes that are quietly aging your look and gently replacing them with elegant alternatives that lift, flatter, and empower. You'll still feel like you, but the elevated version. The woman who's embraced this chapter of life with intention, not hesitation. So take a breath, open your mind, and maybe even your closet. Because once you see these style mistakes, you won't be able to unsee them. And that's a good thing. You're not just updating your wardrobe, you're stepping into a new level of elegance, one outfit at a time. Let's begin. You probably knew this one was coming, capri pants. Specifically, those mid-calf styles made from stiff cotton or stretchy twill, often with little slits at the hem or decorative buttons on the sides. Practical? Sure. Familiar? Absolutely. But flattering? Not anymore. Capris are one of those pieces that feel like they should work. They offer coverage. They're easy to move in. And once upon a time, they probably felt like a safe, modest option. But here's the truth. They visually cut your legs in half, often right at the widest part of your calf. This creates a shorter, boxier silhouette that can make your entire outfit feel dated and disjointed. Even if you pair them with a cute top or stylish shoes, the capris themselves are working against your shape. So, what's the better alternative? Ankle-length trousers or cropped straight-leg pants. These hit right at the ankle bone, creating a clean, elongated line. Not only do they make your legs look longer, but they bring a sense of modern polish to your outfit without sacrificing comfort or coverage. For warmer months, try a lightweight linen blend or cotton twill with a bit of stretch. Pair them with a structured blouse, a belt that defines your waist, and a sleek flat or low block heel. Suddenly, your look transforms from just running errands to effortlessly chic. And here's the best part. When you swap out outdated silhouettes for pieces that truly serve your shape, you don't just look better, you feel better. And that's what modern elegance is all about. Let's talk about denim, a wardrobe essential that can either elevate your look or quietly drag it down. We all love a good pair of jeans, but if yours are covered in rhinestones, contrast stitching, embroidery, or flashy back pocket designs, it might be time for an upgrade. These overly decorated styles were trendy once, but now they instantly date your outfit and distract from everything else you're wearing. Even if your blouse is polished or your shoes are designer, the truth is, the more loud your denim is, the less expensive your overall look appears. So what's the elegant alternative? Go for clean, minimal denim. Dark wash jeans in a classic silhouette, like straight leg, slim leg, or wide leg, create a tailored, elevated base. Look for high-rise or mid-rise fits that gently smooth the midsection and define your waist. Avoid distressing, fading, or heavy stitching. The goal is quiet confidence, not visual noise. And remember, the fabric matters just as much as the fit. Choose structured denim with a slight stretch for movement and shape retention. Pair your jeans with a silky blouse, a crisp blazer, or even just a tucked-in tee and a sleek belt. You'll go from casual to refined in seconds, and feel it too. Because when your denim looks intentional, so do you. Now let's move on to a piece we all have in our closet, the basic t-shirt. And more specifically, the boxy, oversized tee that seems comfortable, but quietly works against you. These shirts usually hit at the hip, flare out slightly, and completely erase your shape. Maybe there's a chest pocket, maybe it's super soft, but every time you wear it, something feels off. That's because it's adding volume without intention. From the side, in photos, or even in the mirror, boxy tees can make you appear wider and shorter than you are. Here's the thing, comfort doesn't have to mean shapeless. So, what should you wear instead? Reach for a semi-fitted top with subtle structure. Look for materials like cotton modal blends, bamboo jersey, or stretch knits that gently drape along the body without clinging. Small details, like a curved hem, a soft scoop neckline, or a slight taper at the waist, can completely transform how your upper body looks and feels. You don't have to go skin tight to look polished. Just a bit of shape makes all the difference. Even something as simple as a French tuck or adding a slim belt can visually define your waistline. Suddenly, your casual outfit has balance, intention, and polish without sacrificing ease. Because when your top complements your figure instead of hiding it, your entire outfit and presence shifts. Let's talk about prints, because yes, prints can absolutely be beautiful. They can reflect your personality, add interest, and bring playfulness to an outfit. But not all prints are created equal. The mistake many women over 50 unknowingly make: choosing prints that are too loud, too busy, or too gimmicky. Think neon florals, zigzags in unnatural colors, oversized animal prints in hot pink or electric blue. These patterns don't elevate your look, they overpower it. Instead of enhancing your elegance, they steal the spotlight and create visual chaos. And here's the unfortunate truth: when the print is louder than you, the outfit doesn't work. So what's the refined alternative? Choose prints that complement your natural beauty, not compete with it. Soft, tone-on-tone patterns, classic stripes in neutral palettes, delicate florals in earthy hues. Even a subtle animal print, like leopard in soft browns or snakeskin in taupe, can look incredibly chic when done with restraint. The key is harmony, not drama. Before choosing a printed piece, ask yourself, is this enhancing my presence or overwhelming it? Because elegance isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about presence that whispers luxury, not screams for attention. And when your prints work with your features, your skin tone, your silhouette, your personal style, they become a quiet extension of your confidence. Now let's shift from what we see to what we feel, because one of the fastest ways to make an outfit look cheap, no matter how stylish the design, is by wearing low-quality synthetic fabrics. We've all been there. You find a top that looks great on the hanger. It's affordable, easy care, maybe even trendy. But then you put it on, and it clings in all the wrong places. It feels itchy, shines unnaturally under lighting, and after a few washes, it pills, stretches, or loses shape entirely. These thin, synthetic fabrics, especially shiny polyester or low-grade rayon, can undermine even the most thoughtfully styled outfit. So what's the better choice? Natural, breathable fabrics like cotton, linen, silk, bamboo blends, or fine wool. These materials drape beautifully, feel luxurious on the skin, and elevate even the simplest silhouette. A crisp cotton poplin shirt, a lightweight linen blouse, or a stretch silk tee not only looks expensive, they feel expensive. And when something feels good on your skin, it changes the way you carry yourself. This doesn't mean every piece must be high-end, but choosing quality fabrics, even in your basics, signals refinement and self-respect. You're not just throwing on clothes, you're dressing with intention, because true elegance isn't about how much you spend, it's about what you choose to wear against your skin, and how those choices reflect the standard you set for yourself. Shoes may be the last thing you put on, but they're often the first thing people notice. And yet, one of the most common mistakes women over 50 make is reaching for shoes that are trying too hard to be trendy. Chunky dad sneakers, clear plastic heels, sandals with glitter, studs, or bold logos. While they might look fun or fashionable in theory, in practice they clash with the elegance you've worked so hard to build into your outfit. When your shoes scream for attention, they pull the entire look off balance. So what's the stylish yet sophisticated alternative? Choose timeless footwear that supports your style and your step. Think a soft pointed toe flat, a low block heel pump, a leather ankle boot with clean lines, or even a sleek minimal sneaker in white or taupe. These styles don't need to shout, they whisper refinement. The key is selecting shoes that ground your look rather than distract from it. They should feel current without chasing trends, and they should add polish without compromising comfort. When chosen thoughtfully, the right pair of shoes can elevate even the most casual outfit and give your entire look that finished feel. And here's something powerful to remember. When your shoes are intentional, just like the rest of your wardrobe, you walk differently. You move with more confidence, more presence, and more grace. Let's talk about cardigans, a staple in so many wardrobes, especially when we want to feel cozy but still put together. But not all cardigans are created equal. Those short, clingy, shapeless knits that cut off at the waist and hug your arms too tightly. They're doing your silhouette zero favors. In fact, they often flatten your figure, create awkward proportions, and, over time, lose their structure, making your outfit look tired rather than elegant. Even if they're comfortable, they tend to look like an afterthought instead of a polished layer. So, what's a more refined choice? Opt for a long-line cardigan that drapes past the hips or mid-thigh. Look for styles with subtle structure in the shoulders, a vertical ribbed texture, or even a waist tie to create gentle shape. These details elongate your figure and add quiet drama to your look. Better yet, consider upgrading to a knit blazer or a coatigan, pieces that blend the softness of a cardigan with the sophistication of outerwear. These are the kinds of layers that signal confidence and intention, whether you're wearing jeans or a midi skirt. Because layering shouldn't just keep you warm, it should elevate your presence. When your outer layer adds movement, shape, and polish, it completes your outfit in the most beautiful way. And in many cases, it becomes the element people notice first. So let's stop settling for cardigans that hide you and start choosing layers that frame you. Now let's move to an accessory that often goes unnoticed until it ruins the entire outfit, your handbag. Many women over 50 are still carrying slouchy, oversized bags with buckles, zippers, studs, and extra pockets galore. Yes, they're practical. Yes, they hold a lot. But let's be honest, they rarely look polished. In fact, they often drag the entire outfit down, making even a refined look feel bulky or outdated. Think of your handbag not just as a container, but as a visual anchor for your outfit. So what's the elegant upgrade? A structured mid-sized bag in a neutral color, taupe, soft gray, camel, or classic black. Instantly elevates your look. Styles like a top-handle satchel, a softly structured tote, or a sleek crossbody with minimal hardware exude quiet sophistication. And proportions matter more than you think. If you're petite, avoid oversized totes that swallow your frame. If you're tall, go for bags with vertical lines that balance your silhouette. And always edit what you carry. A bag that's overstuffed or heavy with clutter looks and feels messy, because elegance doesn't just come from what you wear. It comes from what you choose not to carry. A refined handbag says, I'm curated, I'm intentional, I only carry what serves me. And that, more than any trend, is the kind of message that leaves a lasting impression. Let's talk about accessories because they're meant to enhance your look, not overpower it. One of the most common style mistakes women over 50 make is over-accessorizing. Layered necklaces, oversized hoops, bold bangles, flashy belts, statement earrings, all worn together. The intention is often good, to bring personality, interest, and flair. But too many accessories compete with each other, and instead of looking intentional, the outfit ends up feeling busy and unfocused. The result? Elegance gets lost in the noise. So what's the more sophisticated approach? Choose one or two meaningful pieces and let them breathe. Maybe it's a delicate gold chain paired with a structured leather handbag, or a silk scarf and a classic watch. The goal is to create visual focus, not confusion. When each item has space to shine, your outfit looks more curated and thoughtful. Here's a tip. Before you leave the house, stand in front of a mirror and ask, what's the hero piece here? If everything is competing for attention, dial it back. Remove one item, refine, edit. Because true luxury isn't about having more, it's about having better. And elegance isn't loud. It's calm, focused, and intentional. When your accessories support the outfit, not fight it, they become the exclamation point, not the distraction. That's the power of restraint. This last one is tender because it's not just about clothes. It's about the emotions we attach to them. Many of us hold on to pieces that no longer fit, not just physically but emotionally. Maybe it's a blazer that once made you feel powerful but now pulls at the shoulders and doesn't button. Or jeans that haven't zipped in years, tucked away with a quiet hope. Or a blouse that fits, technically, but never quite feels right anymore. These items whisper to us. They say, you're not where you used to be. And over time, those whispers chip away at your confidence. So what's the elegant, self-loving alternative? Let go of the someday pieces and make space for clothes that honor the woman you are now. The one who's lived, grown, changed. The one who deserves to feel beautiful in her clothes every single day. Tailor what can be saved. Donate what no longer serves you. And curate a wardrobe that reflects your current life, body, and style, with no guilt and no apology. Because squeezing into something just to say it still fits is not power. And hiding beneath oversized clothes that bury your figure isn't grace. True elegance begins the moment you stop trying to be who you were and start dressing for the strong, radiant, evolving woman you are today. By now, you may be realizing something important. Style isn't just about what you wear, it's about how you see yourself. Every single piece we talked about today, from capri pants to cluttered accessories, holds a message. Some of those messages say, I've stopped evolving. Others whisper, this is all I deserve. But none of them reflect the powerful, self-aware woman you are right now. You deserve clothes that lift you, not weigh you down. You deserve a closet that energizes you, not one that makes you sigh. And no, this isn't about being trendy, youthful, or chasing perfection. It's about presence, intention, self-respect. Because when you step into a room wearing something that fits beautifully, flows with your body, and aligns with your values, you don't need to explain yourself. Your style speaks for you. And what it says is, I know who I am. So if today's video inspired you to take a fresh look at your wardrobe, that's a beautiful place to start. Open the closet. Touch each piece. Ask yourself, does this reflect who I am today? Does this support the woman I'm becoming? And if the answer is no, it's okay to let go. Replace someday clothes with right now pieces. Choose fabrics that feel good on your skin. Pick silhouettes that move with you, not against you. And most importantly, dress like you already are, the confident, elegant, magnetic woman you're growing into. Because you are. Your wardrobe doesn't have to be massive, just meaningful. And from here on out, let's make every outfit a quiet celebration of who you truly are. If you're ready to refine your style, I've linked a few of my favorite elevated basics, timeless handbags, and styling guides in the description. Let's keep curating a wardrobe that honors your evolution, one thoughtful choice at a time.